this round, I'm going to give you each a question. I'll give you 4 multiple-choice answers, OK? One of them will be the correct answer. The other 3 answers have been written by your opponents before the show. OK, if you give me the correct answer, you score yourself a point. If you choose your opponent's answer, though, however, you're going to give them a point. So let's take a look at your question, Melvin. In the North American version of the popular board game Cluedo, what is the name of the murder victim? OK, 4 answers. One of them is correct. The other 3 were written by these 3 reprobates. Is it Mr. Body, Phyllis Strong, Lance McShoe, or Jeffrey Doe?
The only one that sounds familiar to me, the one that makes sense, would be Jeffrey Doe.
So Melvin's going Jeffrey Doe. Do you agree at home? Is that what you've gone for? Let's take a look. Is Jeffrey Doe the correct answer? It is not. The correct answer was Mr. Body. Yeah. Interesting. So who have you given a point to? Who said Jeffrey Doe? Oh,
Angela.
You are kidding me.
Sorry.
That's OK. It's fine. We win either way. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's good.
Who wrote Lance McShoe?
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Well, Greg, well done. And Phyllis Strong. It was Denise. Let's take a look at Denise's question now.
OK.
What is unusual about Mike McCormack's book Solar Bones, which won the International Dublin Literary Award in 2018? It can only be downloaded, no hard copy. It is written entirely without vowels. There are no written words. It consists of a single sentence. So, can you choose the correct answer, or will you choose Angela's?
I'm going to go with there are no written words.
Is that the correct answer for a point? It's not.
Wow.
What was the correct answer? It consists of a single sentence.
It's going to be Angela, isn't it?
No, it's not me.
Oh.
There are no
It's
written
going to be
words.
Melvin.
Who wrote that?
It's me.
Well, Greg, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Greg.
Enjoy my point.
Downloaded as a no hard copy was Melvin, and written entirely without vowels was Angela. Well played, Greg. There you get yourself a point, and it's your guess now as well. What is the name of the chili pepper that was recognised as the world's hottest in 2013 by Guinness World Records? One of these answers is correct. The other 3 were written by Angela, Denise and Melvin. Scotch bonnet, Carolina Reaper, Dakota Grim Reaper, or Scorched? Those are good fake answers.
That's really good. I mean, I've cooked with the Scotch bonnet loads, and it's very hot, but I don't think it's
Like the hottest ever.
The fact that 2 have Reaper in them as well, that's really quite difficult. So I now feel like it's one of the middle 2, but which one to choose? The Dakota Grim Reaper.
We're going to go for the Dakota Grim Reaper. Is that the correct answer? It's not. What is the correct answer? Carolina Reaper. Who wrote, I wonder, Dakota Grim Reaper? It was Angela. Blimey.
That's for you. That's my present for you.
Thank you.
Just to remember that later.
I love the fact that both boys who want that piece of luggage at the end of the show have both given you a point in this round, Angela. Denise wrote Scorched, and Melvin was Scotch bonnet. Angela, now your turn to guess.
OK.
Here's your question. Assembled over 10 days by the staff at Tate Modern, the model of the ancient city of Gardaya by Kada Atiyah is made from what? Couscous, dung, Lego building bricks, or tin cans. Those are all good fake answers again.
It could be any of those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure couscous is not easy to build with. I mean, it'd have to be couscous with some sort of...
Pesto.
Yeah. Something to mould it together.
But, you know, maybe that's why it's art.
Dung, I mean, it sounds disgusting, but that's exactly the sort of thing that would be in the Tate Modern, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, it's between dung and Lego. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Because part of me think, well, dung is sort of more impressive in a way, because people do... But then I just can't... I mean, it would be awful. Lego. I'm going to go Lego.
You're going to go Lego building bricks. Now, what do you think at home? Do you agree with Angela on this one? Are you the first person in the round to get an answer right? You are not.
Dung, isn't it? Oh, God.
What is the correct answer? Couscous.
No way.
No way. But who have you given a point to?
Yeah.
Oh, Melvin. Well done. So, Dung, you nearly gave a point to Greg, and Tin Cans was Denise. Gabby, we will start with you.
OK.
Your question is this. What was the title of Greece's entry in the 2013 Eurovision Song Contest, which finished in 6th place? Is the answer alcohol is free? No hat, no hair, no temple? Smashing plates? Or Mykonos morning?
I don't think it would be smashing plates. I think it could be no hat, no hair, no temple. But I don't know what.
No hair, no temple. Yeah.
I don't know what that really means.
Is no hat, no hair, no temple the correct answer? It's not the correct answer. So you've given a point away. What's the correct answer? Alcohol is free was the correct answer. Who wrote no hat, no hair, no temple? Tim Key. Well done, Tim. Giving a point to him. Who wrote Smashing Plates? Gemma and Jeff, Mykonos morning.
Mykonos morning.
Good. Tim, a question for you now. The 3 horae in ancient Greece were goddesses of what? Synchronized swimming, farming, seasons, or fertility? Feels like there's one big outlier in there. But,
Slightly, yeah. I think I'm going to go for farming.
Yeah, farming. What do you think of home on that? Do you think farming? Let's find out. Is farming the correct answer? Have you scored a point or given away a point? You've given away a point. Someone has fooled you. The actual answer is seasons was the answer. Interesting. So, who wrote farming? Gabby. There you go. Nice. The other, so synchronized swimming was Gemma.
Like the idea of it. Not, yeah.
And fertility was Jeff. So they only had goddesses of 3 seasons. There was no goddess of winter.
No winter.
Yeah, no winter.
Winter is now, like, established, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really big.
It's really made a name for itself.
Winter's massive now. Gemma.
Yeah.
Gemma, a question for you now. Doosra, flipper and carambole are all types of what? One of these answers is correct. The other 3 were written by your opponents. Bowling deliveries in cricket. Swimming pool manufacturers. Dolphin. Or bird feeding devices.
I think they're all types of dolphin.
Gemma, you're saying dolphin. Have you scored a point or have you given away a point? Is it dolphin? It is not, I'm afraid. This is one I actually know. That's cricket, isn't it? Bowling deliveries and cricket. So, is it bowling deliveries and cricket? It is, yes. So, Gemma, you've given away a point, but who have you given away a point to? Jeff. Well played, Jeff. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Swimming pool manufacturers was Gabby. Tim said bird feeding devices. Jeff, a question for you. What 2-word term for a foodstuff sold at polling stations was the Australian National Dictionary Centre's 2016 Word of the Year? Is the answer democracy sausage? Jerk chicken? Vote grub? Or wine apples?
Well, you know what the Aussies are like. I mean, they say it as they see it. So I'm going to go vote grub.
Yeah, vote grub, say it as they see it.
Yeah.
Are we finally going to score our first point? Correct answer in this round. What do you think at home? Have you gone with vote grub as well? Let's take a look, shall we? Is vote grub the correct answer? It is not. We've gone 4 from 4. What is the correct answer? Democracy sausage was the correct answer. And who said vote grub? Who have you given a point to? That's got Tim written all over it. Gabby, well done, Gabby. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jerk chicken was Gemma and lovely wine apples from Tim there. Scott, we will start with you. Here's your question. In May 2020, Pemberton Road in Wigan was awarded what accolade? Britain's friendliest street? Most rugby league players per metre squared? Fattest street in the UK? Or safest road in England? It won one of those, but which one?
OK. I mean, obviously, one of these guys could have written it, but it feels quite a tabloidy thing, doesn't it? Fattest street in the UK. Feels like something they might write.
Maybe, yeah.
So I'll go for that.
So you're going with Britain's fattest street. Let's see. So what do you think at home? You agree? Let's take a look. Has Scott scored a point? He has not. What was the correct answer? Britain's friendliest street. So who have you just given a point to? Who wrote fattest street in the UK? Oh, lovely. Jade gets herself a point. Oh, that's a relief.
Finally!
I know. I can relax for the rest of the show now, Jade. That's made me happy.
I'm not a sore loser. I've taken it very well.
Let's see who wrote Safest Road in England. That was Josie. And Rufus, taking one for the team there. Most rugby league players for meter squared, which is a funny answer, but you don't get points in this round for that. So very well done to Jade on that one. Josie.
Yes.
I have a question for you now. It's going to have
then.
4 answers. When she appeared on Desert Island Discs in 2019, which song did the Chief Fire Officer for West Sussex Fire and Rescue Service choose as her first track? Okay. Candle in the Wind by Elton John. Disco Inferno by the Tramps. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Or Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. Good luck with this.
I think Jade said Candle in the Wind. I think Scott said Disco Inferno. I think Rufus said Set Fire to the Rain just to be clever. So I'm going to say Girl on Fire by Alicia
You're
Keys.
going Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. What do you think at home? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's take a look. Have you scored yourself a point? You have scored yourself a point. Well done. So you thought Candle in the Wind was Jade?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was. You thought Disco Inferno was Scott? Was it?
Yes.
Oh, so close. You get a point, though.
so
You get a
I
point.
didn't
Well
think
done,
you'd pick an
Josie.
Adele song.
Jade, your question now.
OK.
You've got 4 possible answers. HMS Belfast is moored permanently on the Thames, and if its forward-facing guns were fired, they would score a direct hit on what? Would they score a direct hit on? The Tower of London, the Houses of Parliament, London Gateway Services on the M1, or the Shard? Oh, those are good answers again.
Oh, this is, I mean, I'm going to go with the Shard, and it's a wild stab.
So you're going to go with the Shard.
Yeah.
Sort of is a wild stab as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
The Shard. Yeah. Let's take a look. Is the Shard the correct answer? It's not. What is the correct answer? No way. I would have put all my money on Rufus having written that.
I did as well.
Wow. Let's find out who wrote the Shard. Rufus gets himself another point. Well done, Rufus. Tower of London was Josie, and House of Parliament was Scott. London Gateway Services. What a great answer. Good fact, isn't it? Rufus, question for you. Here is your question. What caused play to be paused briefly during the 5th frame of the 2020 Masters snooker final at Alexandra Palace? Was it a whoopee cushion in the crowd, a streaker, a fly on the table, or one of the players' wives went into labour in the studio? One of those is true.
I'm going to go with a fly on the table.
Going to go with a fly on the table?
Yeah.
OK, let's see. What do you think at home? Do you know this one? Do you think Rufus is right? Let's take a look. Have you given us the correct answer? You have not. What was the correct answer? A whoopee cushion in the crowd. OK. So you've given a point to someone. Who wrote a fly on the table? Josie Darby gets herself a point. How lovely. So Streaker was written by Scott. One of the players' wives went into labour was Jade. Well done, Josie. Nice end to that round.
Thank you
well
very
done
much.
if you've got all 4 of those at home. AJ, we'll start with you.
OK.
And here is your question. 175 examples of which item collected by Andy Warhol were auctioned in 1988 for almost $250,000. OK, which item? There are 4 answers here. One is correct. The others were written by your pesky opponents. Was it Lou Reed's plectrums, false teeth, cookie jars, or Cabbage Patch Dolls? Good fake answers there, because that is not easy.
I'm going to go with Lou Reed's plectrums.
It's an interesting one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's a fake one, it's a very good fake one.
Good fake one, if that is.
So, you're going to go for Lou Reed's plectrums. Is that the correct answer?
Oh,
it's not. What was the correct answer?
False teeth.
Cookie jars was the answer. So you've given a point to someone. Who wrote Lou Reed's plectrums? Neil Delamere, as I live and breathe. That's a good fake answer.
I think, didn't they hang out together at that
Yeah,
time?
yeah, absolutely. They were very good pals.
Very believable.
Yeah.
Ah, very good.
Neil gets a point. So cookie jars was the correct answer. Who wrote false teeth? That was Mark, and Cabbage Patch Dolls was Lucy. Well played, everybody. Then, Neil, a question for you. 4 possible answers. In 2016, why were Rhode Island officials forced to pull a newly created tourism video? OK, one of these answers is correct. The other 3 created by your opponents. Was it because it contained footage of Iceland, because it only featured a boat, they'd misspelled the word road as road in the title, or it inadvertently featured a topless sunbather? Interesting.
Ooh. So, even though it's the stupidest one,
OK,
it kind of sounds familiar. I'm going to go for they misspelled the word road as road in the title.
OK.
It sounds so ludicrous, I'm going for.
Yeah. You agree with that at home? What do you think? So, Neil, have you scored a point, or have you given an opponent a point at this crucial juncture? Is that the correct answer? It is not. What is the correct answer?
Oh.
Iceland was the correct answer. So, you've given a point to somebody. Who have you given a point to? Lucy, you've given a point to.
Thank you for the point.
Oh,
you're welcome.
That has got a sting. Here is your question. What is the English translation of the French title of the 1990 film Home Alone? Lonely House? He Stays Alone? I Hate My Child? Or Mum, I Missed the Plane? I mean...
They're brilliant. I want to see them all.
There's some good ones there.
I know a little bit of French.
Oh, oui?
Un petit peu.
Un peu?
I'm going to say He Stays Alone.
He Stays Alone, says Dr. Range. What do you think at home? Agree with Dr. Range? Our last chance to get a correct answer in this round. Is the answer He Stays Alone? Oh, 4 wrong.
No.
4 wrong. Let's take a look at the correct answer. Mum, I Missed the Plane.
No way.
I would never have guessed that.
Maman, j'ai raté l'avion. So, Dr. Rand, you've given away a point, but who have you given away a point to? Who said He Stays Alone? Mira. Due to safety concerns, what pastime was banned in Norway in 1978? So one of these is correct. The other 3 were written by your opponents. Curling, knitting, crabbing, or skateboarding. So one of those is correct. The other 3 were written by Josie, Jeanette, and Lloyd.
So it's not curling, seeing as they have won a few titles in
They
curling?
may have rescinded it since.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm going to say skateboarding.
You're going to go for skateboarding. Okay. What do you think at home? Do you agree with that? Think it's skateboarding? Has Steve Cram scored a point? He has. Well done. Well played, Steve. Very nice. I would have gone for knitting, because it's just so stupid. Who said knitting?
Me.
Jeanette. Oh, well, you'd have got a point from me.
Yeah, okay.
Curling was Josie, and crabbing was Lloyd. Josie.
Okay.
A question for you. 4 possible answers.
I'm ready.
You're ready. What was the name of the language spoken by Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men, according to the actor who voiced them? Was it Oddle Poddle, Pottish, Fleur, or Seedling? So one of those is right.
I'm inclined to think it's Oddle Poddle because people who make TV for toddlers love to make up a silly word where it's completely unnecessary. And I feel like that could be it. Pottish sounds similarly that. Flirt could be. Seedling, it could be. So basically, it could be all of it.
Okay, that's good.
But I'm going to go for Oddle Poddle just because I feel like if somebody made that up, fair play to you.
Yeah. So, Josie's going to go for Oddle Poddle. Let's find out. Josie, have you scored yourself a point? You have, well done. Wow, very nicely done. Potish was Steve, Fleur, Jeanette and Seedling Lloyd. What is the term for a group of crocodiles in water? Murder, school, ensemble, float.
Oh, this is very good. I'm going to say murder.
You're going to say murder. So, Michelle, have you just scored a point or given away a point? Let's take a look. Is it murder? Given away a point, I'm afraid. What was the correct answer? Float.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those
float.
two.
You have given away a point, but who have you given away a point to? Let's see. James. Well done, James. Murder of Crows, isn't it? Famously, but very well played. School was written by Rory and ensemble was Maisie. And James, you're the last person to play this round. Question for you. What was special about the 1960 film Scent of Mystery featuring Denham Elliott and Diana Dawes? It was in smell-o-vision. They were engaged to be married at the time. All actors said their lines backwards. It was the first film shot in Technicolor. What do we think, James?
Well, it's good because they haven't seen the film, so therefore they're all slightly possible apart from it's not going to be in smell-o-vision. All actors said their lines backwards. That's only going to wash for a certain bit. It's going to be 2 or 4. I'm going to go for Technicolor.
So James says it was the first film shot in Technicolor. Is that correct? It is not. What was the correct answer? Smell-o-vision was the correct answer. I guess Scent of Mystery, it must have been like a gimmicky kind of thing. So, James, you've given a point away, but who have you given it to? Rory gets another point. Well done, Rory.
Very good one.
Engaged to be married was Michelle, and all that said the lines backwards was Maisie Adam. What sporting facility was installed at the White House in 1947 as a birthday present to the then President Harry S. Truman? Now, one of these answers is correct. The other 3 were written by Darren, Melinda, and Les. Okay. A bowling alley, a basketball court, a baseball pitch, or a snooker table. Good, wrong answers, I have got to say.
They are.
Yeah.
My instinct is a bowling alley is the correct answer.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with that.
You're going to go with your instinct?
Yeah.
You're going to go bowling alley. Do you agree with Charlie at home? What do you think? Is the answer bowling alley? It is the right answer, Charlie. Well done. Nicely played. Let's see who wrote the others. Basketball court was Darren. Baseball pitch, Melinda. And snooker table was Les. Darren, one for you now. You're going to score a point or give a point away. What is cooked on the 21st of March each year at an annual festival held in Zenica in Bosnia to celebrate spring? Scrambled eggs, goat, a cake decorated with eggs and flowers, jugged March hare. Wow. Good. This is properly tense now. There's a point out there for you, but there's also a point for your opponent.
All right. A cake decorated with eggs and flowers. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. A cake decorated with eggs and flowers. Come on. Who's smart? Oh, Melinda's really smiling. That's not a good sign.
Have you scored a point? Have you given a point away? What do you think at home? Do you agree with that? Is a cake decorated with eggs and flowers the correct answer? It is not. What was the correct answer?
Melinda.
Scrambled eggs was the correct answer. Sounds quite nice. Who, at this super, super important
part of
the proceedings, have you given a point to? Melinda gets the point. Well played, Melinda. Goat was Charlie, and jugged March hare was Les. I'd have been tempted with that, Les, I think. Melinda, so a point to you.
Thank you.
Can you get another one, though? Is your question now. Originally broadcast in 2011, what is the title of the first episode of the sitcom Mrs. Brown's Boys?
Never watched it.
One of these is correct. Is it Come to Play? These Kids Will Be the Death of Me? The Mammy? or welcome home, boys. You guys are good at this round. It's almost like you knew how important this would be.
This is tough, because I've never seen it.
No one has given it anything away.
And they're all so plausible, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are.
But I'm just quite drawn, because I kind of like it. These kids will be the death of me. That seems pretty random. So that was either a really good guess.
You can tell you're a psychotherapist, the way you're kind of going...
Checking out the responses to that. Yeah. Or the mammy. OK, I like it. I'm going with these kids will be the death of me.
Kids will be the death of me. Do you agree with Melinda? Super important, every point at the moment. Melinda, have you scored a point or have you given a point away? Is the correct answer, these kids will be the death of me? It is not the correct answer. What was the correct answer? The mammy, which you also thought of. Who have you given the point to? Darren gets the point. Well played.
We just did a trade-off.
I would have done that. I would have gone for that as well. Yeah. That's very nice. Yeah, you just gave each other a point. That's rather nice. Come to play was Charlie, and welcome home, boys, was Les. Nice try, everybody. On the flag of the British Overseas Territory of Bermuda, what object appears inside the shield on its coat of arms? Is it a triangle, a sinking ship, a small bottle of rum, or a crab?
A sinking ship feels like it's the most obvious because it's the least.
Oh, OK.
I think I might go for crab.
You might go for crab.
Just because, you know, Bermuda, the sea.
So Josie's gone for crab. Do you agree at home? You've gone for crab as well. Let's take a look. Josie, have you been fooled by one of your opponents or have you scored a point? Oh, you have been. I would have gone for crab.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what the answer was.
You see?
No way.
That's amazing.
A sinking ship. Well,
what a self-effacing country.
I want to go and have a look at that flag now.
So who have you given a point to? Who wrote crab? Oh, of course.
Well, he could do with the point,
yeah,
so
exactly.
I
That's a nice thing. It's a very charitable thing of you to do, Josie.
I would never
That's
guess
amazing, isn't it?
That is amazing.
I should have gone with the gut.
A triangle. Oh, Bermuda Triangle, of course.
Yeah.
That was written by Laura. And a small bottle of rum. That almost convinced me, Raj. Was Raj Bisram. Very well played, Mark. Unlucky, Josie. Raj, a question for you with 4 possible answers. Which of these is the word for a baby platypus? OK, one of these is correct. The other 3 have been made up by your opponents. Puggle. Pluckling. Pup. Or Plusiel. They've not done a bad job.
They've not done a bad job. I mean,
these 3.
Platling sounds and pup. They're the 2 I quite like.
What do you reckon at home on this one?
I'm going to go for Plusiel.
Let's find out, shall we? Is Plusiel the correct answer? It is not. What was the correct answer? Puggle. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, that's so lovely.
So
it's a great word.
Yeah.
So who have you given a point to? Who said Plusiel? Laura. Well played, Laura. Very nicely done. Pup was Josie and Platling was Mark.